Okay, I'll be the first one to admit it. My lighting sucks. That's that. And honestly, it primarily only sucks at night. So I might need to stop recording at night soon. But anyways, I'm Blake, this is Gaming Industries, and this is Minecraft Snapshot 21W37A for the Minecraft 1.18 Caves and Cliffs with the Caves and Cliffs update. No more of this Minecraft 1.17, the Caves and Cliffs without the Caves and Cliffs. We actually have them. Comment down below what you think of that. Also, I got my Migrator's Cave. I've mentioned this in a previous video. If you got yours, let me know in the comment section down below. If you haven't got yours, also let me know that in the comment section down below. And if you find that you enjoy this video, go like. And also, if you enjoy this video, go subscribe. Because 97% of you are not subscribed, and that is not good. And I'm planning to cover the Minecraft 1.18 Caves and Cliffs update as it comes out. The videos for the Caves and Cliffs will most likely come out on Fridays, just a heads up. But yeah, with that said, let's hop into it. I realized I said all that with the panel over my face. That's an oops. I am a professional at what I do. What do you want? Yeah, walk away. Walk away. You don't deserve, no, you don't deserve to be here. Anyways, Minecraft 1.18 Caves and Cliffs with the Caves and Cliffs. It has released its first snapshot as of... Okay, you know what? Let's just go down here, take the friendly creatures, and turn it down. There we go. Caves and Cliffs with the Caves and Cliffs. That's where we were at. 1.18. It is in the works. No more the experimental snapshots, but we have actual real-life snapshots. And we're looking at the first one today. I went ahead, set up the command blocks for where we need to go for the new biomes, and set up a couple of miscellaneous changes over here, so let's hop into it. And again, if you enjoy, go subscribe. Please, I'm desperate. So we'll start with the two caves. Let's start with the dripstone caves, because honestly, I think they're really nice. And the features for these is that they have small water pools. For a second, I forgot what the SML meant. Yeah, professional YouTubing skills. Yeah, but small water pools and extra copper when it spawns. Obviously, this does not mean in the lower parts of the cave, because I feel like copper doesn't spawn down here. Like, genuinely, that's what it seems like. But yeah, basically, as the smaller water pools, I'm not playing the music in the background. That just hit me. That's a lot better and helps me out a lot more. Anyways, as these small water pools, obviously, the dripstone blocks and the obvious things why they're called the dripstone caves, the stalagmites, the stalactites, and obviously the dripstone block, which honestly, this is some variation we needed. And then if we head up here, hypothetically, we should be seeing a lot more copper. You know what I'm going to do real quick? Okay, I gave myself night vision. This should make things easier. But yeah, we're no longer in the dripstone caves. We should be seeing more copper around here. Maybe if we get to like more of a higher up area than just underneath. But look at this generation. It looks so freaking good. I've said this in all my Caves and Cliffs videos, but I love this update. Like, this is just wow. Also, challenge, count all the diamonds you see in this video. Comment down your answer down below. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. I love this generation. All right, let's do this the easy way and go into spectator mode just to make my life easier. What is... There's still so much underwater cave stuff going on. Let's see. Caves and Cliffs update with the Caves and Cliffs. Where is my copper? Oh, look, granite. Did we find a copper ore vein? If we did, that would be great. All right, let's see. Dripstone Cave copper... vein number 1. Let's see if we can find any more. Dude, this generation is so good. Okay, I don't know if we're still in the dripstone caves vein area, but I found another thing of copper ore. I don't know if that counts though or not. Here's some more copper, like right off the brink of here. Yeah, so I'm finding some... Oh, amethyst, nice. I'm finding some copper, but I'm not really personally seeing a big significance. But in the changelog, which is linked in the description, by the way, it does say that the dripstone caves do spawn a lot more copper ore. And hold on, wait, I want to see something. Okay, so let's say we're just going through here in our survival world trying to get some dripstone. Like, you will have to navigate through this stuff now. And this is, if you don't have a pickaxe, this is going to be fun and a pain in the butt. Like, this is, oh, more copper. This is going to be a massive mess to get through, and it is so nice. Like, right here, I can't even make it through there. But dang, this is so good. I love this. Hey, more copper. Okay, okay. Now that I'm in survival mode, I'm seeing the copper a lot more. Oh man, this is so nice. Copper, copper. Yeah, okay, yeah, now I'm noticing the copper. Okay, wow. This is beautiful. Guys, this is the future of Minecraft. Like, by far, probably the biggest update Minecraft has ever had. And now I'm just going down this cave to see what I find, because I'm intrigued. I've gone too far. And I think this is one of the spaghetti caves, one of the new cave types. I'm not going to go over those specifically today, but yeah, I'm just going over the general stuff. If you want a more in-depth review, feel free to leave a comment, let me know. But yeah, I'm just going over the most in general stuff. So now over to the lush caves, which is going to take a second to teleport. I have been falling. Ah, there we go. I was going to make a low-key reference, be like, I have been falling for 30 minutes. But it was more so like 2, if anything. But yeah, features. The azalea trees that can actually spawn in caves or over ground. Yeah, this was like the only notable thing. The other stuff on the changelog was just like just explaining the plants and stuff you can find, like the clay pools and stuff like that. The obvious stuff. That's the stuff I'm not really pointing out on the sides. It's just like small tidbits you might not know. And the azalea trees spawn either inside the cave or underground. Something I personally did not know. Now my question is, will we be able to find an azalea tree? But yeah, that's my question. And also, love the look of this place. This is some greenery that the caves have needed for so freaking long. This is a massive lush cave. I will say that right off the bat. And it looks so good. Let's pull another scenario like we did with the, oh, mob spawner. Let's pull another scenario like we did with the dripstone. I want to find a place I can just walk in. An igloo. I did not expect to find this today. This is great. Sadly, I'm in peaceful, so no zombies. Dude, this generation is absolutely insane, and I love it. Okay, I'm in creative for simplicity's sake, but let's say you're in survival and you're just mining through here and then you come across clay. And you're just like, oh my goodness, this can't be what I think it is, but it is what you think it is because it's the lush caves, the only biome that has clay naturally spawning in the abundance that it does in Minecraft 1.18. You're just like, I need to find this cave. And I'm like, yes, you do, because I absolutely have no clue how far I need to keep digging to find this cave. I think if I keep going this way, I'll find it. I definitely did not just cheat to find my cave. But yeah, you're going through here and you find this beautiful, beautiful cave with the azalea bushes, with all the moss blocks and the greenery just inside these caves. This is not natural. At least it's not natural in 1.17. It is very natural in Minecraft 1.18 and it looks so freaking good. And also, by the way, axolotls can only spawn inside the lush caves. I'll go more in depth with that when we get to it. But this looks so good and I love it. Yeah, just the lush caves are a beautiful cave. And if I were to clear the night vision effect, I need to check on my cats. If you could hear a loud thud in the background, I do apologize. My cat was taking shoes out of the shoe rack. Fun times. But yeah, the thing that's really nice about the lush caves is they're naturally lit by the sweet berries. Now, of course, you're still going to want to use torches and stuff so that way you don't die. But this is amazing. Oh, mine shaft. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so we have our mine shafts, which they now have spider spawners. Okay, you know what? They don't just now have them. Those are a feature. I was just trying to point it out. Okay, let's go over here. Look at this. They have chains that are not attached to blocks. They have chains attached to fences, attached to the, whatever you call this, the mine shaft, along with more spider spawners, and then the logs that go down. This is beautiful, and I love it. And you go over here, a mine shaft in a lush cave. This is amazing, and I can't express how much I love this update. But yeah, just going through here, it's a whole different feeling. Like, it does not feel like Minecraft. Like, genuinely, it does not. Like, if I were to just be going through here in a regular survival world, first off, try and find ways down here would be a pain. And then, let's say I want to do some parkour on these new drip leaf plants. I gotta be quick, because they drop you. They're natural parkour blocks, which I feel like they need to be used more than just decoration, so that way they can actually get a use inside of the game. But this is absolutely amazing, and this is what the lush caves will look like. Do keep in mind, everything in the snapshots can change. They're snapshots for a reason. They test the features before they actually release them. But yeah, this is what the new lush caves will be like. You can walk through here pretty much with no torches basically, and you will be fine. Of course, you want to light up areas like down here. But the lush caves are beautiful. They're greenery inside of the caves, something that has been needed. And they're an easy way to get clay, because clay is a pain to get in just regular overworld. And it's just like, this is amazing. Of course, again, the only thing that really changes, like, any, like, specific stuff that we didn't know. Hold on. What I'm trying to say is the only thing that isn't obvious is the azalea trees being able to spawn in the caves, which is something I didn't know. I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that. It just was. But yeah, ooh, glow squid, those are cool. But yeah, I want to see if we can find ourselves an azalea tree, because I've yet to see one of those spawn naturally. Dude, and then the generation with like this stuff that goes into the caves, it is amazing. Like, you would not typically see this in Minecraft in 1.17. Like, when you go down here, you have just stone and stuff. But when you go down even further, you have a very deep drop into a cave. This would not be typical Minecraft in what we're usually used to. Like, this is, like, I'm speechless. Okay, it's 11 minutes into the video and I've only gone over 2 features. I think I should probably start moving on. So, the best way to do that is to come over here, hop into survival mode, and just burn to death. So that way I can actually go over some more of the features, aka the Stony Peaks. Oh, also there's now the Stony Shores, which is just a beach with a lot of stone. There wasn't really much about them actually. Just a beach of stone, that's what the Stony Shores are, that's all you need to know. Okay, so if we teleport to the Stony Peaks, we will see just stone on a mountain. Whether you can find these in bigger bunches or not, I have no clue. I was not able to. But these are either jagged or smooth. This looks like more of a smooth one, honestly. And then we go down here. Again, I feel like this is like just a quarter of a Stony Peak, but it was the only one I could find. But yeah, they're jagged or smooth. They sometimes have calcite, which I wonder if we'd be able to find any in here if we like dug deeper, but I don't really have the time to do that. And then they also spawn rabbits and goats. So if you are low on rabbits, this is the place to go. If you want goats, go to any other mountain. Like, legitimately, you will find them in any mountain. But hey, it's another form of calcite, which is something that's really good, especially since you can only typically find those around amethyst portals, or not amethyst portals, around amethyst geodes. So finding calcite is going to be a bit easier if you can find yourself some Stony Peaks. Emerald! I forgot they changed the way the biomes generate, so now you can find like emerald in these mountains. That's going to be really nice. I still can't get over how this generation looks. But yeah, there you have it, your Stony Peaks. Now, as per usual, I have got to kill myself. That way, we can look at the next thing. So let's aim it up correctly, and oh, that's creative, my bad. Survival, here we go. Drop down to my death. Well, this was unexpected. You know what? Wait a second. This is freaking amazing. Also, I think these are more Stony Peaks. Is that what these are? Okay, Stony Shore, still Stony Shore. Okay, this is just a very massive Stony Shore. Okay, but a junk mesa, this is insane. I did not notice this when I was flying around this world, but this generation is freaking insane. Like, wow. I don't know if they're gonna patch some of this because I feel like this mesa is kind of weird, but this is amazing. Okay, I'm still trying to see if any of these are Stony Peaks, but I'm seeing a lot of Stony Shore. But dang, imagine having a basin here. This generation, I can't say it enough, is amazing. But anyways, moving on. I want you guys to look at this site and, okay, take in the coordinates. Here's the seed. If you want to check this out, absolutely go ahead and do that. This is crazy. I did not see this when I first came through here. Okay, let's try to do this right, but this time in a place where I know I will actually fall to my death. Perfect. All right, so we just looked at Stony Peaks. Let's go to a grove. And no, I'm not doing these in any specific order. It's just whatever order I put them in. And honestly, it probably doesn't matter. I've been falling for a long time. There we go, the grove. A snowy biome. What does this sign say? Because I forgot I put it back here. it says fly forward. And by forward, it means more so to the right. If we fly forward, we'll go to an ocean. So we need to go this way. Yeah, so the grove over there is not the best example of a grove. This one's not the best either, but hey, it's better than the other one. So let's go over here. And it says the features are a large spruce trees, which is why the other one was not good, because it did not have these large spruce trees. And then powdered snow. So let's say I was just walking here. I could easily fall into a powdered snow trap, which this would be a lot more painful in survival than in creative. But yeah, that's a thing now. You probably want to use leather boots. And then it spawns wolves, rabbits, and foxes, which it does not look like it's spawning anything right now, and it's probably just because I'm in peaceful. But yeah, it does spawn foxes, rabbits, and goats. Keep those in mind. When I said goats, I meant wolves. Okay, is there any interesting way I can... Actually, yep, there is. Welcome to Can I Survive Powdered Snow Challenge, where the snow creeps in, the FOV just zooms in slowly on my face. I walk slower and slower to my death as I've realized I should probably change my difficulty as I slowly freeze to death trying to punch my way out of the powdered snow. But will it be enough? Will I be able to escape the frostbite before it gets me? Let's see. Am I gonna be able to escape the wow, it actually dropped down on me. What the heck? Like, what the actual heck? Okay, can I just... Oh my goodness, this is actually bad. This would get annoying so fast in a regular survival world. Oh my goodness. Dang, I did not expect this to be this painful. Okay, what the heck? I keep going down. All right, can I get up here? No, I can't. Okay, I am absolutely going to die. I am going to die. That is it. I made it. I'm gonna die. I died. That was a lot more annoying than I thought it would be. But anyways, moving on, let's take a look at these snowy slopes. So we go here and we have features such as powdered snow and a slope. Literally, that's all it is. Snowy slopes. And it spawns rabbits and goats. But yeah, basically same thing as the whatever, the grove. It's just a grove that's very slanted. That's how I see it, and it doesn't have the wolves. But yeah, you just climb up it like you would normally do with a mountain. But yeah, it's not that hard. I mean, you just climb and climb and climb to your snow-capped peaks, which we'll get to here in a second. Okay, here's the plan for the death this time, since I need to think of a new creative way. We're gonna climb to the top of this mountain, and then what we're gonna do is run off of some ice and see how far it will shoot us off the mountain. So, I need to find a good place to do this, actually. I wanna like be shot off the mountain very, very far away. And you know what? Shockingly, I haven't encountered any powdered snow. I'm kind of shocked. But we did find a goat. Doesn't seem like he's a screaming goat, though. That's sad. Can I get this goat mad enough to ram me? That's the question. Oh, you know what? The reason I can't tell if they're screaming goats or not is because I have friendly creatures turned down. All right. Are you a screaming goat? Come here. Come here. I want to see if you scream. Do you scream? You don't scream. I'm upset. Please be a screaming goat. You're not a screaming goat. You have failed me. And for that failure, I must jump off this mountain. Perfect. Okay, that is a very intense staring contest going on over there. Are you guys okay? Yeah, you're okay. Perfect. Let's move on. I would like to welcome you guys to the lofty peaks, which literally are just what they look like. They're just snow-covered peaks. I don't think I put a sign here, but I don't need to. They're just snow-covered peaks. Okay, so apparently, according to the changelog, they're supposed to be jagged and more than just snow. They're also supposed to be stone. I'm not really seeing that. I think I just accidentally paused. Basically, I was saying I'm not seeing the jaggedness and the stone and stuff. I want to go over there, see if that's a lofty peak. And also, that is a massive mountain. Like, if we come over here, this thing is so huge. It's so massive. You know what? Let's just cover whatever this is. I think this is the snow-capped peaks, which is it's smooth peaks with ice and snow, and then it spawns goats. This is what the snow-capped peaks look like. An easier way to get yourself some ice. Now, is this? Yeah, this is packed ice, which is actually really good for like nether travel and stuff. That is going to come in a lot of handy. But yeah, this is amazing. Okay, I want to see if I can find a better version of the lofty peaks. Also, here's another grove. Lofty peaks, where are you? Give me something good. I feel like this should be a good example of lofty peaks, but I know it's not. This is still a grove. Still a grove. Also a grove. Okay, that did not give us anything insightful. Dude, this generation is insane. And then you come into the caves. Oh, this has a lush cave under it. Neat. I did not realize that. But dang, this is amazing. Like, I'm speechless. Legit, that's all there is. I'm just speechless. Also, something I have a really bad habit of is just like sprinting and not looking where I'm going. First off, that's an easy way to die in 2 ways. I thought I could make it. I did not make that. That sucks. As I was saying, I have a bad habit of just like sprinting aimlessly and not paying attention. I've fallen into many lava pits doing that. Like, I would just run along and there'd be like this unsuspecting lava pit and I would fall in. I feel like I might make a lot of mistakes on the new mountains. But anyways, let's move on to what I think might be our last biome, because we just looked at the snow-capped peaks. It was the ice and snowy ones. So if we go to the meadow, I could not find a good meadow, but they're large plateaus with a question mark. I need to go back in the creative. Okay, let's do that quickly. They're large plateaus. The reason I got a question mark is because this isn't a plateau. This is just going straight up a mountain, and this is the meadow. Legit, it is terrible. This is not a good meadow, but I could not find anything better. Like, legit, this is what it is. And it's large plateaus, which sometimes have lone trees, oak or birch, that can just be in the middle, and it typically has a, a beehive. And then right here, it spawns donkeys, sheep, and then something else, whatever the last thing was. I'm assuming donkeys, sheep, and rabbits. That seems to be the going thing. If it's not rabbits, it's a goat. But yeah, this is a very pitiful meadow, which then, again, leads into a cave down here, which still blows my mind with how good these caves are. Like, this is beautiful. And then it pops you out over here. I love this. Yeah, so that's all for like the new mountain biomes and those generations. Obviously they're going to be improved as time goes on. The whole world generation is going to be improved within the snapshots themselves, because I feel like a lot of the biomes are a lot more common, like mega taiga biomes or the massive tree taiga biomes, whatever you want to call them. You don't typically see those as often as we're seeing them. The frozen ocean's normal. A snowy taiga biome, I want to just fly around and look around for a bit. Also, I think this is a ravine. No, it's not. Okay. This is a massive snowy taiga biome. Alright, so if we come over here, what is this? This is a wooded mountains. This really does not show me much, does it? Imagine just flying through and seeing a massive swamp, like a mountain with a swamp on it. That'd be cool. Random question. Do any of you have sea turtle farms? I barely get to use them in my worlds. I know it's random and off topic and has nothing to do with this update. I'm just curious. Comment down below. Okay, so it does look like the mountains do not overwhelm the regular Minecraft. It says we're in the savannah. This is definitely a plains biome. But yeah, it definitely looks like they've dialed down how many mountains do actually spawn. Because I feel like a lot of the times in the experimental snapshots, the mountains would overrun the... this does not look right. But the mountains would overrun the world, and it would get rid of a lot of the regular, normal, natural generation. And I feel like they fixed a lot of that in the snapshots, which I highly appreciate. And then also, by the way, these are what the mountains used to look like. The extreme hills, some people called them. This is no more. Well, they're still here, obviously, but that's no longer a mountain. A mountain is what we just witnessed. What we just went through the entire review about. Okay, now I need to think of another interesting way to die. Oh, a taiga village in a spruce birch biome. Okay, yeah, this is awkward. This does not look right, but since it transitions into a taiga biome, I will let it pass. Villagers, you might want to do something about your village. Yeah, but I feel like some of the biome generations still just need a little bit of work, but I mean, hey, it's snapshots for a reason. For example, prime example, that should not be there. Yeah, they need to work on the generation just a tad bit. But yeah, other than that, this is a beautiful... Is this an azalea tree or is that a birch? Oh my freaking goodness! We found an azalea tree, but it's kind of lodged in between dark oak trees. But found one, and that can only mean one thing. If we mine straight down, we will find a lush cave. We're going to be mining for a while. Still mining. Still mining. Okay, there we go. We found one. Perfect. And it did take us directly to it. I still can't believe how beautiful this is. Like, this looks great. Challenge time. Half heart lava challenge. I gotta get into lava. I need to go into survival. Half heart lava challenge. I gotta be in survival. I gotta jump into lava, and once I'm on half a heart, I gotta jump into the nearest water source without dying by the mobs. And I got burnt too because fighting a skeleton, so I failed. Okay, I'm going back to that one lush cave because I realized the rooted dirt goes all the way down the cave. So if we can find the rooted dirt, we can find another azalea tree. So I'm going on the hunt real quick. This is a freaking massive lush cave. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. And while I'm flying around, have you guys been counting diamonds? If so, go comment down what you found so far. And if you, oh, you know what? I think I found it. Here it is. Okay, now if we fly straight up, we should find ourselves an azalea tree. Here we go. Okay, by the way, if you've lost count or you just haven't been counting the amount of diamonds, go comment down below. And here it is, another azalea tree merged with another tree. Now, I am curious, can there be more than just one azalea tree per lush cave biome? That's just a question I have. I don't know if it's possible or not, but just a thought. Ooh, this mineshaft has had some bad luck. It got flooded really badly. Also, what is this piece right here? It's just like hanging. Oh, dang. This has nothing to do with the Caves and Cliffs update for the most part, but I think this is the first time I found a portal this big. Awesome! That was a horrendous voice crack. You guys did not hear that. Guys, you would not believe this. I'm trying to see how far I can get launched by ice challenge, and I found a perfectly generated platform for that. Like, I don't know where this came from. It's perfectly generated. So let's see, how far can ice launch us? Oh, come on, you were supposed to kill me. Ice launch challenge, take 2. How far can this launch me? Not that far. So yeah, that covers all the biome information regarding the Caves and Cliffs update. Go comment down below what your favorite cave biome or mountain biome is in the comment section down below. Do you prefer the mountains? Do you prefer the caves? Comment down below, let me know. And if you're also watching this video and you haven't hit the like button, you are this far into the video, go hit that flipping like button. Also, that is highly appreciated, thank you. Okay, moving on. I have what I call Miscellaneous Island right here. And the first thing is, these are just like miscellaneous changes. First thing being, new ore distribution. Changelog is linked in the description. I'm not going to go into every detail. I didn't see any links to any charts to show the ore distribution. If there was, I'll probably put it on the screen if I can find it. If I can't find it, go to the changelog and list all the changes. Again, changelog, linked in the description down below. And while you're down there, I am desperate. Please hit the like button. Okay, now that I'm done being desperate, if we come over here, I gotta quit breaking my signs. Being in survival should help. We now have the enchantment table, which, that's the wrong command block, which now emits a light at night. It did not used to do this, which this is a really cool feature. I really like it. But yeah, let's change it back to day and come over here. Right here, we have shears. If you shear the tips of vines, so right there, it said cave vines in the changelog. I'm assuming it meant these. And then also kelp. I don't think I can reach that kelp. Okay, you know what? We got a pair of shears. I know the perfect block to use to reach the kelp. And that would be a tree, aka leaves. So let's grab some of these and go shear these kelps. This is the best flippin' leaf staircase you have ever seen. Go hit the like button for it. But anyways, if we shear the top, or the tips of these plants, they can no longer grow, which I find kind of weird for a change, and I don't completely understand it, but it's what the changelog says. Yeah, I don't know why, it's just what it is. And then over here, we have some spawn eggs, the Vindicator, the Pillager, and the Evoker, and the Villager. Okay, yeah, I am in a hard difficulty, good. So, weird change. This Villager, oh crud, I just wasted my Villager spawn egg. So, if I do this, a villager can spawn baby villagers. If I do this, I can spawn regular villagers. And that's until I realize I got too many regular villagers. I need more baby villagers. And oops, I dropped, wait. And oops, I dropped my spawn egg inside of the thing. All the adult villagers are hogging the place. I need a cup of water. My throat feels a lot better. Alright, so I accidentally dropped my spawn egg in here. I can't see it due to the adult villagers. So what do? I spawn in some illagers to go off and kill all of my villagers. This might take a second. Okay, you know what? Let's speed this process up some. Let's do this. Alright, now let's do some of these and then some of these guys. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's right. Just kill off all the villagers. That is perfect. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah, go, go, go. You guys get in there too. Okay, you don't want to. Oh, look at that. They killed all the villagers. Kinda. They did not kill the baby villagers. This is a new change. Why? I have no clue. But they made it where the illagers, they cannot kill the baby villagers. And I got my spawn egg back. So if you spawn in adult villagers, they are going to die a brutal death, while baby villagers stay alive. So we have the swarm of baby villagers. They're not chased. We have the swarm of adult villagers. They are immediately chased to death. Like, this is crazy. I don't know why they did this, but they did this. It's a thing now. This island just turned into pure chaos. Yeah. Moving on, we're just gonna work with the chaos. Axolotls, they now only spawn in lush caves. You will not find them in oceans. You will not find them in any other cave but the lush caves. Have fun axolotl hunting. Okay, yeah, that, and also they now have their own mob cap. They don't apply to the regular mob cap, from my understanding. And then the final miscellaneous change is that clouds will raise from Y128 to Y192. And I know I'm really bad at breaking my signs. Let's get away from this chaos. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's video in the review of the 1.18 snapshot number 1, 21W37A. If you guys did enjoy, go let me know that down in the comment section down below, and also by hitting the like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, go subscribe, hit the bell notification button. It will help out the channel a lot. Also, comment down below your honest thoughts about this video. It is a different kind of video than what I'm used to, so I don't know exactly how I did, and I want to know your guys' thoughts. What can I do to improve a video reviewing like the new features and snapshots? Because it's definitely something I'm planning to do through the entire Caves and Cliffs update. Was there a feature in the snapshot that I missed that you guys wanted me to talk about? Was there something that I talked about too much? Did I do anything too much? These are the things you need to let me know in the comment section down below. I am lagging really badly. So with that said, if you guys did enjoy, like I said, go hit the like, go subscribe, hit the bell notification button, comment down below how many diamonds you saw through the video, and with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.